So our next item, we're going to move on to item 6.4 on 9:10 a.m. Presentation of Proclamation designated in the month of April 2024 as Sexual Assault Awareness Month in Lake County, and Supervisor Pyska will take care of this. Please come on up.
There we go.
Katie's becoming like a fixture of the, it's like 3 weeks in a row.
Okay. Board of Supervisors, County of Lake, State of California, proclamation designating the month of April 2024 as Sexual Assault Awareness Month in Lake County. Whereas in 2023, Lake County agencies responded to the needs of 390 sexual assault victims and their significant others and/or family members. And whereas no one person, organization, agency, or community can eliminate sexual assault on their own, and the partnership between public and private Lake County agencies is invaluable. And whereas child sexual abuse prevention must be a priority to confront the reality that children are being abused. 1 in 6 boys and 1 in 4 girls will experience a sexual assault before the age of 18. And whereas Lake Family Resource Center has been instrumental in leading the way in the County of Lake in addressing sexual assault by providing 24-hour hotline services, continuing support, advocacy, and accompaniment to victims and survivors and their significant others. And whereas ending sexual assault in Lake County must include active public and private efforts to speak out against sexual violence. It is time for all of us to start conversations, take appropriate action, and support one another to create a safer environment for all residents. And whereas staff and volunteers of the Lake Family Resource Center Rape Crisis Center work year-round to encourage every person to speak out against sexual violence and to support survivors by providing prevention education and survivor empowerment information. And whereas Lake Family Resource Center and the District Attorney's Office, Victim Witness Division, local law enforcement agencies, hospitals, and schools have set an important example of how forging collaborative relationships improves the quality of service for those impacted by sexual violence. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Board of Supervisors of the County of Lake does hereby designate the month of April 2024 as Sexual Assault Awareness Month in Lake County and urges all local government, schools, businesses, and community members to participate in the sponsored events this month to increase awareness and public support for creating communities free from violence and exploitation, passed and adopted the second day of April 2024.
Very much. There's a couple things that I just wanted to talk about, some of the events that we have planned this month. First, I want to thank the board for proclaiming Sexual Assault Awareness Month for the month of April. Some of the events that we have is today is Day of Action. It's the first Tuesday in April. Day of Action is nationally acknowledged. It's an event to kick off Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And we wear the color teal today to support survivors of sexual assault. On April 18th, we'll have slow down here. On April 18th, we'll have a booth at Woodland Community College for Earth Day, and we'll be spreading awareness and resources there. April 25th is Denim Day. Denim Day originated in 1990. There was an 18-year-old who went on her first driving instructor, and he sexually assaulted her. She went home, told her parents. He was convicted of sexual assault. He then appealed it, and it went to the Supreme Court, and it was overturned because the judge had said that her jeans were too tight, so therefore that she had to help him, so it's not considered rape. So ever since then, The last Wednesday of every April, we celebrate Denim Day to show support for that survivor. Our local law enforcement agencies are putting teal ribbons all on their vehicles to show support for survivors. And then we have made coffee sleeves for Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And Jitterbean and Susie Q's Donuts have agreed to put them on their coffees, so I wanted to give a special thank you to them. And then I just kind of want to go over a little bit of statistics. The Rape Crisis Center served 62 clients last year. The youngest was 3 years old, and the oldest was 72. So sexual assault does not discriminate. We provided 12 clients emergency safe housing with over 400 bed nights of safety. We responded to 124 crisis interventions, and we provided over 1,900 direct services to those 62 clients. A little bit about our services. Our services are free and confidential. It could have happened 30 years ago or yesterday. We will still serve that client. We provide advocacy, accompaniment, crisis counseling, transportation, and emergency temporary housing. And then we have our 24/7 crisis line. So we always have somebody on call, either it be in the evening, on weekends, Easter, Thanksgiving. Could be at 2 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning. And a lot of these ladies that I work with are out there doing this work, and I just want to give a special thank you to them. Thank you.
Anyone from District Attorney's Office? I put you on the spot.
All right. My name's Rich Watson, and I'm a Deputy District Attorney at the DA's office. I work for Susan Cronus and at the DA's office, and I specialize in prosecuting sex crimes. And I just want to give a shout out to our victim witness advocates, and along with LFRC. But I know that my job, I tell them all the time that Susan and I could not be successful in prosecuting these cases if it wasn't for our advocates. They empower the victims, they build rapport with them, and they get them able to tell their story. And it's potentially the most crucial part of successful prosecution is our advocate team. So I just always want to give them that and let them know how much we appreciate it.
Anyone else? Well, I want to thank you all for your service. This is very difficult work, but it's important work, and it's critical for the health and safety for everybody that lives in our county. So thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you. We have a comment.
I thought, no, I'm not going to stand up this time because it's scary, and I did it a few years ago. But it's Mireya Turner, Community Development Director. One of the cool things about working as a planner is like I can drive through the community and be like, ooh, I helped with that thing, and I helped with that thing. And as I think about what this team together does every single day, I just really hope that as you're driving around the community, you feel that what I felt times like a gazillion, because there are families that are growing up healthy because of you. There are women who are reclaiming their lives because of you. So thank you.
Takes your time.
That's it. There. Now I can see you.